While we ruminate on that, would anybody for a third hero point like to sum up what happened last time? There was a lot of stuff that happened last time. 16 from Bella going once, going twice. Bella, tell us what happened last time.
All right, I definitely don't fall asleep at the end of every session now.
Yeah, it's okay, old man.
All right, so
now recording.
It happens to everyone now, not just Lex. All right, keep going.
Last time we started with the ultimate shopping episode. Just gonna get a deal for you. We liquidated the treasure. We accessed basically a no holds bar up to level 20 common item store, and we all equipped ourselves, prepared. We also, at the kind of mixed between. Was it Absalom that was the other place, and then we ended up in Sigil, so it was kind of like dipping in both, like the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
And then we were in Sigil specifically to find the trader card, and we basically went about talking to different merchants and asking for clues to where to find this guy, like what we should be looking for, and eventually we did find a very mysterious elf-like trader who we believe, in fact, is the hero card that we seek, and now we're engaging in like negotiations with him, as I understand it. And we're trying to convince him to come back, but we're also like
Trading. Yeah.
Like our goal is to get him to be part of the hero deck, but he doesn't want that, and he's trying to like distract us.
How many wood for his sheep? You know what I'm saying? Like that's where this guy's coming from.
So that's it. I don't think we got too far into like the nitty gritty of that.
We did not. We stopped. We were enjoying a delicious sushi dinner. His treat. But then he said that he had a map that could lead you, or he could make a map that would lead you to the remaining hero cards that have been out of the deck long enough that they are fully manifested into living creatures. And you know, betraying his own like that is going to come at a cost. Gonna be a price tag on it. So yeah, that's where we left off. I'll go ahead and take your third hero point. Would anybody like a D3 that they could add to any D20 roll after the fact? If so, roll a D20 to chat and answer this very simple and delightful expiration question. You can also ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure. Okay, we got a 9 from Walter. Going once, going twice. All right, Walter. The pet and why?
His ideal pet is a automaton dog.
Okay.
He had one when he was growing up in Jitska. Sometimes they would transfer the souls of fiends into dogs. So he had one growing up. And, well, it would say certain things, but you know what? It was at least loyal. So that's what he looks for an ideal pet is loyalty.
Loyalty, even if it can talk and say disturbing things.
Yep.
Fair enough. You asked the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
Violet.
I don't think you've met Violet in this campaign.
Going a mad time. I'm kind of curious about Parsis. What's his ideal pet be?
Parsis. His ideal pet. I mean, he makes his ideal pets. They are clockwork nano machines.
Their favorite.
Clockwork so small that he has to use special lenses to work on them. Sometimes he thinks that he should invent a technology that allows him to shrink down to like a microscopic level. Then he could build the machines there and then turn back to his regular size and have a bunch of machines that are so small no one can even see them. But anyways, he also looks for loyalty in his pets, and the ability to keep coming back to life. But yeah, I mean, he is more of a fan of cats than anything else. But there is something very beautiful about insects, especially mites. I don't know if mites count as an insect, but
they're arachnids.
Yeah, they're small size and durability, parasitic nature. There's a lot of things he likes about them. So mites, but not like the monster a mite. Those things suck. Yeah.
Little bastard.
I don't think you guys have had to. Well, there are. It's tricky. I think there's a type of gremlin that's a mite. He doesn't like those, but he likes the bug mites for sure. Yeah, I think that covers it. All right. Let's see. Has he hasn't had a buff in a while. Good for you, bro. All right. Do you guys want to draw from the Fanspo Hero deck, yay or nay? As we head into this year.
Yay.
Yay? Okay.
Yeah.
Got a
I think
yay.
we could use every advantage against this guy. He's gonna be crafty.
It's going to have very high DCs on his stuff. Okay. Let's see. Display the helper bot to poop out the buffs that we need. Bloop, bloop. Okay. And then extemporary and let's see. Kelly don't got this no more. Stack don't got any buffs. And this one don't got a buff. Alright. And then you get this buff. Alright. And then we're going to want this open so we could read about the fine card that we're about to draw on this beautiful Monday night. Alright. In the most wonderful month of the year. It is the Wanderer. That's a cute card. There's no demonic baby in this one. At least I don't see it. Maybe it's hiding somewhere. Okay. I mean, the more I look at it, the more I don't trust the image, but it's still pretty cute. The Wanderer is in the nerds, the tomes. So let's see. Intelligence. Neutral good, which means you get access to heal if you want. Finding value in what others disregard. Misaligned, it means a loss of valuables or inability to recognize worth. Interesting. Okay. Intelligence is always useful when you need to make recall knowledge checks. And I do believe that is what you can burn this buff to do, is to guarantee the results of your next recall knowledge check are one higher than they would normally be.
And technically, we know a language for this session.
And technically, you know a bonus language for this session. That is true. Those fucking sky pirates, bro. The fucking sky pirates. They're weasels. The weasels.
Yep. Yeah, indeed they are. So I've actually had the ability to add a language for a little bit. Like, would we as characters have run into languages we didn't understand that we would have had a concept of?
I think there's only been a few times in this campaign you've encountered languages that you would not, that just weren't conveniently translated by your, being forced to live out these quantum leap style events or whatever. And that would just be interactions with demons, devils.
I think I took them on.
Celestials, archons, axiomatic creatures. Basically, like things that also kind of live outside of fate's, strict rules and maybe aren't being slotted in to these timelines. Things that are existing outside of the timelines are probably things that you'd want the languages of. This campaign not nearly as punishing with languages like Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, which is pretty brutal if you don't have good language coverage. Skyhaven hasn't been too bad. Well, no, it's been pretty bad because until you guys got a hold of sign language, we didn't realize that was going to be such a hassle. But sign language requires a skill feed, not an actual language slot. Yeah. So
heavy investment.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say like any of the super rare esoteric stuff is probably going to be what it ends up being like, oh, I wish we could speak this. You know what I mean? But you've probably noticed that a lot of the characters that would speak a language you don't understand just have telepathy.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's
very convenient for story and plot.
Yeah. It's kind of downplays the importance of having languages in this campaign for sure. But you're also a high enough level now where people can cast tongues and all that kind of stuff too. So
yeah, it's generally better for the flow of things if we just understand what's happening.
Yeah. It's not that kind of game. You know what I mean? Where you wouldn't have the languages you need. All right. then I guess I will put on some like deal or no deal music. Let me see. What's some good negotiation music? Negotiation music extended. Tense negotiations. Tense negotiations stolen by another creator. Tense negotiations stolen by another creator. Tense negotiations stolen by another creator. Jesus Christ. Oh, hold on. Intense negotiations. Merchant negotiation. If it's the same fucking music, I'm gonna be so mad. Nope, it's not. There's a flute this time. All right, because merchant, I guess. Here we go. I was kind of hoping for like deal or no deal, but don't know if we want it to be too stressful. Deal or no deal music extended. 10 hours is what I'm looking for. All right, we got the banker's offer, 1 hour loop. Did anybody watch Deal or No Deal? Didn't it have?
I think it may have once or twice. Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel was on it. Yeah. Okay.
At least the most recent one.
Okay. Oof. This is the small offer? Damn, how stressful does it get on this show? Okay. Brandon, you've been on Deal or No Deal, right? You have an exciting life. You've been on Deal or No Deal, right? What was Howie Mandel like?
I mean, I don't think history's been very kind to Howie Mandel because he was he's like, it was revealed later that he was a super germaphobe, but if you watch the show, he would like refuse to hug people, shake people's hands, and
they didn't explain to people like, hey, this is what he's dealing with.
No, like the producers would never tell the contestants like, hey, don't touch Howie, but they would always attempt to, and then you always see him kind of like ninja his way into not touching people's hands, and like.
I see.
It was very funny. If you ever
did you hug him? Is that why you?
Have I ever hugged Howie, man?
Yeah, when you were on the show.
I was on the show, man. I wish I was on the show. The show, one of my small hobbies is I like watching game shows, and I think Deal or No Deal is one of like the worst stick EVs of game shows. Is like this like expected value of.
Damn, bro.
You should always halfway in take the deal. Like you're never gonna win because the game makes you think you have a chance because it removes the rest of the cases. If they kept the cases on the stage, they would you would realize that you have zero chance on getting
a big buyout
and the big buyout, and you realize that
don't they use that same mechanic in Marvel Rivals when they have like the balloon pop event or whatever? Like,
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And also, is it like I think 2/3 of the cases are like what 50 cents through 1,000, and then the other third are like 2,000 through the million. So there's only
Well, I got good news for you.
Yeah.
You're not having to pick briefcases. This is old school negotiation. Okay. Old school. All right.
I mean, I was excited. I like games. Game shows. I like.
All right. Well, this guy is definitely from the Fey school of bartering. So he is ready to open up negotiations for his services of creating this mystical map for you. According to the adventure, he wants, I think it was like 80,000 gold to start, is his opening offer.
Sure, sounds about right.
What? Is he just going to do
it? Wait, hold on.
We have a lot of
no, never just agree.
Let's see. I thought I put 100,000. The offer sold
about a hell of a lot than his offer. It was 8,000.
Wait a minute.
It was 8,000.
We haven't pinned the chat.
No,
hold on, bro.
That's wrong.
It's right here.
It's wrong. It doesn't matter. You said 8,000.
All right. Well, the trader says now that the session's officially started.
Bullshit. I didn't press play.
I'm willing to sell this map to you. The map I will create specifically for you and your needs. But I won't be willing to do it for less than 100,000 gold, or its equivalent. I do also want to warn you beforehand, and this is a warning he gave last session, but I'm going to repeat it. In order to create this map, I will have to weave the routes from the very threads of your own fates, tying you to the manifestations of the cards in a way they cannot escape.
Well, if you're tying us to the cards, that means we're doing half the work. It should be 50,000.
He lets out a pretty big chuckle at that one. Pretty big chuckle at that one. Let's see. But you are welcome to try and leverage that flawed logic against him. Let's see. I will need a diplomacy.
And I do have shameless requests, so.
Okay.
I will assist Kelly.
39, eh? Oh shit! And then another +4 on top of that. +3 on top of that,
Plus
right?
4,
With
'cause
legendary. +4. Yeah, okay.
So,
With that
43.
with that +4, he nods and he says, "You make a good point, but your provision has already been established as a foundation of the trade. In effect, you are not providing anything to me that I need so much as fulfilling for yourselves the needed materials for the product. I will take that into consideration and perhaps lower the price." So you feel like you have made a little bit of progress. If there was like a meter, like a really cool graphic that like a better GM would have made you guys, maybe like across the top of the screen, that was like the dealometer, it would have slid a little bit further down from 100K.
Now, Mr. Trader, I think I would argue that it would behoove you to have the other cards safe and secure. For the unmatched, they are actively trying to capture and utilize cards to bring about chaos and to destroy the realm of fate and whatnot. So, in order for your profession to exist, you rely on order and law, and that is anathema to the chaos that they hope to bring about. So, us succeeding surely would be in your interest, and you would certainly make a deal to help those who would benefit you.
It's important to note, per the adventure, the party can attempt 2 checks per person to help negotiate with the trader. Some PCs may not feel that they can properly help the negotiations, can ask a different PC to haggle on their behalf. Let's see, once all checks have been made, the trader provides his final price based on how well the negotiations went. Okay. Your argument is pretty sound. He listens, and he waits to see the roll before responding.
Of course, could I get some aid from either a player member or someone from the B team? Thank you, Mr. Walter.
God damn, dude. All right. Yeah, +4.
So I just have shameless request for this.
Holy shit. Okay. So that brings it to a 50. All right.
Oh, that was included, it looks like. Aid.
Oh, it was included. Okay, so 46. All right, that is going to be, yeah, that is going to be a success. He is going to nod appreciatively of your arguing point. He's going to say, "You must understand that assisting with the reconstruction of the deck is hastening my own end. A betrayal of my people and their freedoms. Only a successful trade could hope to salve the wounds of shame I feel participating in this treachery." But you do feel like the meter went, it moved a little bit. And apparently, when you assist, it will count as one of your attempts, because it does count as you making a check. So your assist check would be counting against your check. So keep that in mind.
Then I'm out of assist or out of checks.
Correct. Yeah, you were out of checks.
That's good because Walter wasn't going to negotiate shit. He doesn't have charisma.
I guess that means I should make one more. Once again.
I will give you 2 extras that you could give to anybody, any combination of people that will represent Jerry's contribution. So you would still have 1 from Bella, 1 from Walter. No, 1 from Bella, 1 from Kelly, 2 from Stack, and then 2 freebies that could be given to anybody. All right, so anyone else?
I guess I'll do a second.
Okay. What's the angle you're gonna take here? And recommended skills for this are crafting, deception, diplomacy, intimidation, mercantile lore, occultism, and perception.
What's your perception to see if any indication of his true thoughts on this? Like, was he letting on?
Okay.
And an observation of his mannerisms and such.
Mm.
Maybe Jerry could assist him.
Oh!
You reroll that.
Yeah, hero point. Yay, it's a 2.
No. All right.
Jerry comes in as a hype person to helpfully give him a +4.
Sure.
We'll keep him out of crit fail range.
Jerry's not really trained at hyping. Do you want her to just punch him in the arm or something?
Yeah, athletics, you know.
Oh, okay. How we all cheer on our friends. Their only legendary skill, athletics. Here we go. All right, that is a critical success, giving you a +4, brings it to a 36, and that is when you learn that all of these checks are a DC 38.
Okay. Bella would like to take
That's why I was so excited, Bella, about your 46 being a 50, but then it wasn't a 50 because I was like, damn, that would have been a critical success.
That would have been. All right. I heard crafting on that list of acceptable rolls, so I would like to pull from my ass that I'm going to roll a crafting roll, and it will be something that Bella has made over the course of her journeys, and the roll will represent the quality of it. Whether that be just like a nice piece of jewelry that she made casually over time, you know, just something from the hands of a master craftsman. Oof. But if I can get an assist on that roll. Can I get an assist on that roll from either Stack or Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry will jump in there. All right, that brings it up to a critical success. All right, she squeezes your arm real hard. You think maybe something ruptured, but the intensity of it fires you up. You deliver your argument with an impassioned energy, and you could see the trader's resolve buckling.
All right, I'm done. Kelly's done. Stack, you're up.
All right,
Take us
Zach,
home.
you're all by yourself. It's just
Yep.
no assists are left.
We didn't distribute that well, but we do believe in you.
Let me look at the skills real quick. All right, let's see. Like we could use it as, I guess, like a skill challenge. I can't use the same one again, or
Nope, you can use them as many times as you want.
oh, okay, all right. Let me see. Oh, no. Sorry, I had to refresh real quick. Well, well, I mean, if there's anything that's to a good trader would want, it's, you know, good marketing. And so, you know, we could have this map be like sponsored by the trader. We could even have like an ad, like a giant billboard for you down in the court, or the realm, or the court. Sorry, well, either one really. And, you know, have your name and lights, let people know where where to find the best deals. And so if you help us out, we help you out, and you know, that's how it goes, right?
This diplomacy?
Yeah.
All right, I will reserve his reaction for your level of success.
All right. Diplomacy.
You're trying to hit a 38.
38. It's rough. Oh, well, I will use a hero point, because that's what they're good for. It got worse.
I don't even see the roll. Where did you roll?
I did. Did it not? Am I?
Maybe you didn't roll.
Well, wait. I mean, I'll refresh, but I mean, I definitely don't see it on my screen.
I don't either.
Oh, I'm on.
Are you over in the Forge?
I'm over in the old.
In a different game.
I'm in the old server. I'm in the wrong bookmarks. I'm in the wrong bookmark. Okay, oh my god.
Bro, I know this is a timeline jumping adventure, but get over here in the real game. We'll take whatever roles you have here. Don't worry about it.
Don't. Oh man, how? Yeah, I don't. It let me into the old game. I don't know why. I have all my bookmark. I need to unbookmark that. Well, as we wait for.
So you'll have one more check after this. So if you want to if you have something lined up besides giving him prime real estate in the Harrow Court.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Finally, I was like getting a black screen.
I mean, if you want, I can go to the other game and I can check the roll.
Oh no! It's sorry. It just took a while to open.
Okay.
There we go. Diplomacy. Good at this. Roll button.
Serious.
Is it there? Do you see it?
It is, but you rolled it totally private.
Oh, can I reveal?
Okay. Killing me, bro.
So,
All right, so that is another success. So that brings you to 5 successes total. All right. He seems amused, and he says, "I would have it no other way. For the brief time I'll have left, I would like the best possible location for my shop."
What would you want it?
Well, obviously, in the heart of the court. Perhaps in the ruined remains of the marketplace, I could rebuild them to something truly magnificent.
If anybody, could it be you?
All right. What's your last check of the B stack?
Hey, guys, can I call Hero Huddle real quick?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Walls? What?
So, this is something that's always kind of struck me. But Jack had floated the idea. Well, we know that once we assemble the deck, essentially it'd be the group or whatever fellowship that assembles a deck would be able to wish for something. I know if there was an idea that was floated of what if they didn't have to return specifically to the deck, even though it's assembled.
Make the hero core a permanent fixture?
Permanent fixture, but also for fate to. I don't even know what it would look like. It was something that's been kind of bugging me ever since Jack was a little cagey about that. Because he seemed like he really, even though he would like the deck assembled, he doesn't want to return to it.
Well, because he says he's gotta, he says all the cards gotta go in the deck if they like it or not, because someone wants some fake mumbo jumbo about.
Yeah, that's what he's saying, but that's not exactly what he's saying. I don't know. I got a weird feeling, and this guy's giving me the same thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, of course, Jack wants something untoward about putting the deck back together. But at least he isn't as good as Lion as he used to be.
That's fair.
All right. Oh, Mr. Trader. Well, I would have to say is imagine if you don't agree to us. I mean, I wouldn't want anything. Imagine how bad things could get with people not as reasonable as us come and try to make you an offer that you simply can't refuse. Then. And he's gonna try and.
Are you taking an intimidation? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad you took intimidation.
Well, my new character has, so yes.
It's a good call.
Okay. That is another success. All right. He nods. He takes another bite of his food, chews it thoughtfully, and then if there were a meter, you would see the meter drops another 5 points on its own because you automatically got 5 points by agreeing to negotiate. That's how much he loves trading. That puts you firmly in the let's see, you had 6, so you're 11 points. The trader is content with the haggling experience and your haggling skills. The price of the map drops to 50,000 GP.
Can we afford that?
Yeah.
He will barter no further.
I was just looking in our.
The price is set.
I was just looking in our bag, and Lo and behold, Jack gave us 15 of these sparkly little gems, each worth about 10,000 each. So 5 of these things, and we still got 10 left over.
Nice.
It sounds like
All right.
we've reached a deal. We'll take out 5 of those.
And so we have. I'm surprised none of you tried to barter away your favorite color, the memory of your mother's voice. You know,
Those
your firstborn.
Those are on the table. Yeah.
Anything is on the table when it comes to negotiations.
Do you really trust someone
Yeah,
who
those things aren't nearly as fun.
Could you really
But
trust
as
someone who
as
offers up their firstborn?
is- He shrugs. I would assume that they consider themselves more clever than me and would look forward to the challenge they might present trying to find a loophole in the agreement. But there's nothing wrong with hard cash.
All right, then I guess take out 5 of these astral diamonds and kind of slide them over to him.
Ah, wonderful. With a sweep of his hand, they disappear, and a blank parchment appears on the table. All right, change out the music. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know that could have been way more stressful if I hadn't given you all the missed loot from book 2. So I'm sorry if I robbed you of a stressful negotiation experience, but I felt kind of bad that you guys were missing out on so much treasure. So, all right. Definitely bring it up in the post-mort if you look back and you're like, "Oh, I hated getting all that loot." Like, I want to know because I'll never give loot again to anybody.
No. If I had known all we had to do was ask for the loot, I would have asked a long time ago.
Well, no, I've just got, after all these years, I've just seen too much loot just left in the dungeon, on the floor, in the pockets of enemies, etc., etc. So, I don't know. I was like, it's going to be a real rough time when this guy demands 100,000, and probably statistically they'll get him down to 50,000 and still not have 50,000. They're going to just sell everything they own to get a hold of this map. I feel very bad for them.
Well, now I know to turn on my inner loot goblin.
So as he passes his hand over the diamonds, they disappear, and a blank parchment appears in its place. He motions for you guys to gather around and gaze upon it, and as he does, it begins to fill itself in. But very slowly, just the borders, just the edges, just the trim. And he says, now, I will need each of you to allow me to pull a thread. And you see his slender elven hands, or elvish hands, that are very spidery fingers, very long, well manicured fingernails, pointy. Who's first?
Bella's eyes will glow golden and she'll reach out and grab for something, and as she closes her hand, the thread comes into visibility and she hands it out to him.
Okay. He takes it and with a flick of his wrist, he kind of twines it around his index finger's fingernail. And he kind of slowly sweeps that fingernail, now dragging this golden thread that comes from Bella to him, to the other 4 who are assembled. And then when he looks and sees, he says, "Ah, this won't do. You seek 6 cards, yet only 5 of the fated are here. Where is the one who gave up his humanity, his goblin-manity, his mortality?"
He became the.
Well, I think you just answered the question. He's back at the Hero Court. He doesn't come on all the adventures anymore.
Do you have some means by which I can pull loose a thread?
Walter will pull out the locksmith. Can you connect all
right.
of this?
He reaches forward and drags that nail across the card, and as he does, you see a shimmering sort of greenish gold thread be pulled from the card.
Well, since I'm at it, Walter will then pull out a brass dwarf so we can do something similar.
What color is your fate's thread?
I feel like it'd be kind of like cyan.
Okay. Nice.
I guess I'll go next and pull out a feather from my wing and hand it to him.
All right. As you do, what color is the strand of fate that binds you?
I think gold's kind of become Kelly's color.
Okay, fair enough. Do you guys think that Jericho would be okay with this, or do you think she would require convincing?
I think they go for it.
Seeing that everybody else is going for it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. They would put out their hand.
It's red.
Yeah. Okay. And they drag their nail across, and you see them tug loose a angry red strand that sort of mixes with the others. And then they look to you, Stack.
Go for it, but Stack's thread's probably, I don't know, like orange.
Okay. All right. With the 6 different strands of fate pulled loose and twined together, they begin to scratch with their nail along the parchment, filling in the interior of the map, drawing out the details, the locations. When they are finished, you see 6 distinct locations with the symbol of the harrow in the center, like an unmarked compass rose. There does not seem to be any actual, discernible map. It's simply illustrations of different scenes surrounding that compass rose. You see in the top left a father's love, and you see a burning city of brass Behind it, a fiery night sky burns eternally. Below it, you see a lonely coastline and a manor house there. There is an ominous feeling to this place. It is obvious when you look upon it that something went terribly wrong here, that secrets and lies were birthed here and nourished here and carried out into the world. Stack, when you look upon this house along the coast, you can hear the crashing of the waves, the crying of the gulls, smell the salt, and at low tide, the stink of death. Below that, in the bottom left corner, it says Summit of Law, and you see a resplendent heavenly realm with a bunch of buff angel folk flying around, being badasses. To the right of that, you see what is either an ancient clockwork empire or a futuristic one. Marvels of machinery fly above pyramids, obelisks, and ancient-looking temples. It says, "One last goodbye." Above that, it says, "The path of destruction," and you see the broken and shattered remains of a kingdom, a city, the earth itself. And then above that, you see what could only be the furthest future or alternate timeline, a city of spires glowing in a perpetual night. Destiny's defiance. The trader says, "Behold your map. Each location is bound to one of you, and each location hides one of the manifested cards. Know this, when you travel into these moments in time, you will have the opportunity to act. You will not be mere witnesses. Nay, you will be a force, a presence. I do not envy you, for the temptation to meddle in one's fate must be intoxicating." Also, if any of this is too mysterious or cryptic, I would be happy to sell you pro tips, cheats, and advice for a small additional fee.
I just want to know why does mine look so different? Everyone else's looks pretty chill, but mine's called Prison of Guilt.
I don't think it's pretty chill. I think mine's called One
No.
Last Goodbye.
But I mean, look, it looks a lot. It looks pretty though. It looks pretty.
Yeah. Looks can be deceiving.
Oh, you got blimps. Everyone else has got blimps except me. Everyone else.
Vashon says, "No, look. I'm assuming that this one's Bella. It don't got no blimps." Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they got.
I
They
mean,
got like
this
it's
shit's
like
on
they
fire.
got more. We got more than one house though. It's got.
That's
we got
what home
And
looks
I don't know who this one is, some of the law, but it don't got no blimps either.
I mean, you got flying. And you got angels though. It's got fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, fly. Things that fly there too. But
I mean, you got seagulls though. They fly.
He's like stack squints and say, well, I mean maybe.
So
Is
going by
that the house where you grew up? Is that the house where you grew up, Stack?
Oh,
And Thorn leans in and says, "Yeah, you never actually told us about it. It looks kind of sad."
well, yeah. I mean, no one's asked, but I mean,
I mean, I thought you grew up in Nex or whatever.
mhm. I mean, yeah. It just it never comes up, But
They got
I
sad houses on the beach in Nex. Dang.
he looks.
No,
He
I mean,
looks.
it's fine. I mean,
No, I mean,
I grew up in an orphanage, so I mean, I can't
Oh,
judge.
orphanage. I mean,
Yeah, you know.
we're all adventurers. Come the adventure training program and the orphanage.
wait, the orphanage in Alkenstar,
Yeah.
the one run by Mother Ketrin.
What? No. It was one run by the state.
Hmm.
Yeah. It was one of the ones where they trained everybody to either be a police officer or an assassin. Child soldier situation.
Ah,
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, if you killed too many other orphans at the other orphanages, they sent you there.
well, so looking at this thing and process of elimination, I'm assuming Father's Love, that's you, Bella. Prison of Guilt, that's you, Stack. Summit of Law, Angels. Walter just points to Kelly's wings. That's kind of a given. One last goodbye, that's likely mine. Path of Destruction. That's an interesting name. Kind of just looks at Jericho. And then Destiny's.
Yeah, Kelly, when you look at that skull next to the word destruction, it do look a little familiar.
Mm.
It's like a skull that you've seen many times.
And then Destiny's Defiance. That looks like a super futuristic city. How's that connected to Chrome?
Well, we keep hearing about a robot apocalypse.
I mean, I know a lot of skulls look the same, but for Kelly, it definitely,
One that I'm familiar with. Intimately. Haunted my dreams many a time with their antics.
So then, you guys are assuming that Destiny's Defiance is Grom?
But process of elimination.
Well, I mean, it looks like there's colored threads. There's one short there.
That was just me, guessing. I was very happy when most of them were right. When most of them were right, I was like, yeah, all right.
I mean, we can ask him for some details, but I guess we'll find out more when we actually go there.
Well, a good merchant understands the value of in-app purchasing, so that's why the map doesn't have any instructions, explanations, or any of that kind of stuff. Because that was a part of the deal.
You have to buy the DLC for that shit.
How do we get a
Now-
key?
You have the Prima strategy guide for 500.
Now the adventurer had planned around this. You guys could be like, no thanks, and you can just use skill checks to figure out the map on your own. Or you could ask, you could pay for more assistance.
So looking at the Stone Fate DLC store, how much is it for getting these add-ons? What's the price looking like?
Oh, okay. So each of the locations, for 5,000 for each location, he'll tell you exactly how to get there. For 10,000, he'll tell you what to expect and how to get there. And also, because you guys were good sports and didn't flip out when he surprised you with the in-app purchasing clause, he is going to give you access to his card. Because he feels like you guys are good
Yeah.
eggs.
We understand what the game's about when it comes to merchants.
So I will add to your party stash the trader.
So I mean, we have another 100,000.
So the trader represents trades and exchanges of information. As long as you have the trader invested, you get a +2 item bonus to diplomacy checks made to gather information. I would also say to find items to purchase, which I think is a subset of gather information. And this is +3 since you're at least 17th level. Once per day, the trader allows you to make an exchange with yourself. Press the card to your brow and select 2 skills. Your proficiency rank with those 2 skills swaps for 1 hour. For example, if you were a master of athletics and untrained in crafting, you would become untrained in athletics and a master of crafting. If making this swap would break prerequisites to feats, you do lose access to those feats until your skill proficiencies change back in an hour. That's kind of cool. And then his epitomize is he just opens a badass shop where you can purchase anything in the game from this shop. But if it is uncommon, you have to make a check, and the DC of the check is equal to it's diplomacy. You have to make a diplomacy check equal to hard DC for the item's level. For rare, it is very hard DC for the level, and for anything you like unique or special or ultra rare, it would be an impossible DC for your level. Or not your level, but the level of the item. Sorry, incredibly hard, not impossible. Incredibly hard.
All right.
Okay.
May I take trader card, or does anyone else want it? Does anyone want to rollies for it?
Yeah, roll easy for it.
Deal.
Okay.
Good roll. Good roll.
Okay. Solid.
Oh,
Not as good.
All right.
Oh, that was so close. Okay.
Well rolled.
Let's see.
We also have 100.
Well rolled, sir. Well rolled.
We have 100,000 in those diamonds left over. Do we want to buy some cheats, or we could hold on to that cash?
Yeah, I got 15 grand. I kind of would love a Prima strategy guide.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
But do I want to spoil it for myself?
I do ask full meta out of game that you guys save the Path of Destruction for last to give Leah a chance to rejoin the game.
Absolutely.
All right. With that.
And I did talk with Dirk about Destiny's Defiance, and so it kind of deals with something important to his character. So, like way back, obviously. This has all been in the works since the early days.
It was what, 10,000 for
Well,
Both locations.
5,000. He'll tell you how to get there,
Right.
and then 10,000 how to get there and
to expect.
what to expect.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to do what to expect. I'd rather just kind of go there and see what happens.
It's in Walter's nature to scout ahead and understand what the fuck he's gonna be getting into. But then again, this whole adventure has been the unexpected, so fuck it, why not? Guess we're doing it live.
It's always been leading us here.
Well,
It's gonna
Walt,
happen.
one last goodbye involves riding on a train. See, and you have to make it to not just.
God damn it.
Fucking great.
I got no idea what some of the law is going to be, so if you want to do that first, you can.
I mean,
It's kind of a test run.
yeah, if you want to start that one first, we could.
Okay.
I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah.
So how
That sounds good to me.
So how we use this
All right.
map? Do we take it back to the Herald Court and activate it there?
Ooh, and the traitor stares at you with hard eyes.
Like, you son of a bitch. Like,
Well, I mean, and he says, our deal was only for the map, but other deals can be made.
And I make a recall knowledge, specifically I imagine fortune telling lore, to see if I can discern how this map would work.
Absolutely.
I will give you an aid.
And I want to use my spell that allows me to roll at advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'll also throw a
Did you get the second one?
fortune telling. So whatever you have. Plus
Let's
4.
see. Did I get the second one? I did. All right. All right, Bella, you don't need any in-app purchase. You definitely understand the gist of this. If you take this to the portal room, to the center of the portal room, you and Grom, maybe with a little help from Walter, you could use this to build the portals that Grom has been unable to construct. As far as activating the portals go, because of the connection to each of you, there could be a toll on you for activating the portals and keeping them active. You think that since you have this information, you could negotiate that the 5K how to get there fee would essentially, he would be providing you with some sort of proxy or key, portal key or item that would alleviate the physical, spiritual, or mental tax that you would have to pay to activate and maintain the portal.
Bella pulls a sack of 5,000 gold out and throws it at him.
Okay. He says, what is this for?
I'd like my key, please. I'd like to get into my realm without any encumbrance of the drain that will come at a cost of being associated with this.
Oh, his eyes alight, and he says, so clever. I see you've already figured out the map and the potential costs. I suppose it's best to face one's penultimate destiny, unencumbered by the burdens of recent creation and sacrifice.
Yeah, they don't call me Belnor the Savvy for nothing. I figured out your game. What about you guys?
I mean, yeah,
yeah.
I'd like to not be.
I'd recommend it. It sounds bad.
I'd rather not be hampered having to deal with this.
Yeah, it makes sense.
essentially you would just be like debuffed for your signature adventure in some way that would make it more difficult to succeed.
Yeah, I'd rather not have that
Because
happen.
part of yourself would be used for creating the portal and the connection.
I'm gonna pay an additional 5,000 gold to have Jericho's key given to her because we didn't give her any money.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Slide over 2 more diamonds to cover the rest.
Oh, so you guys gonna do all 6?
May as well.
Yeah, it's probably
Alright,
for the
so-
best.
All right, so that's 30. That's 30 more, but no spoilers. So you guys raw dogging fate.
You never want to spoil what Fate's got in store.
It's fate. It's gonna happen.
Good attitude.
Makes it more fun that way.
Okay, so Bella, the key that he produces as if from nowhere for you is a brass ring with a smooth ruby stone.
As I hold it, does it have familiarity to me?
It is a ring that your father would always wear, and he would often sort of rub the stone with his thumb whenever he looked at your mother. To Jericho, he gives the skull of a small cat. For Walter, he gives a very ancient-looking hero card. Card is the Wanderer. To Grom, he gives a storybook. Those of you who traveled with Grom, you recognize it as the storybook that he used to read to Sweep Up before bedtime.
Oh shit, we haven't checked in with Sweep Up.
Got a lot of stuff to deal with. Yeah, we can
For
expect to get back.
Kelly, there is a vellum, a white vellum invitation, and it is written in Celestial.
Hmm.
And in Celestial, it says, "Come celebrate." The dawn of a new age. And then finally, for Stack, he hands you your arm.
Oh,
Like, but when you see the arm, it is a house cat's front leg.
this is a little gruesome. My What wants to do with this? What's this to do?
This will pay the price of bending fate to your will.
Oh.
All right. Well, it's about time we head back, right?
Yeah?
Get you started on rebuilding the market how you see fit.
Indeed. It will be nice to see the others and to speak with Jack in person. Perhaps he would be amenable to negotiations. Right. With that, you guys finish your meal, open, well, actually, as you go to open a portal back to the Harrow Realm, you hear a burp burp kind of sound. Burp burp.
Oh, right. This place. Trader, is there like a what do you call it?
Access point.
Like a nexus or something that we'd be able to go to, so then we can like have a portal made for us to leave this
Oh,
place.
well, you're in the Nexus. This is the center of the multiverse.
Right, I'm saying, but is there like a specific place, like I don't know, like a dock or something that people can go to and from portals, or do we just take a chance?
Oh, you can't open a portal here. You have to use portals that already exist. So you just need to get out of here and go somewhere else.
Back to the Arrow Court, yeah.
Well, or we
Ah.
go to any other plane of existence where.
Sure.
this
And
portal-
you're wondering if there's like a place where there's portals that are open like all the time that don't require any cost or fees or special things like that.
I mean, that'd be
We go to
helpful.
predictable places.
Yeah,
I see.
and then we can probably teleport from there.
I'm trying to think of any folklore that I know of that has that.
Down.
Kind of establishment.
So permanent two-way portals are very uncommon and highly regulated within the city. However, they are on a sort of ongoing like rotation, and there are people that are skilled at finding them. One of the ways of life in Sigil is sort of like figuring out where you need to go, and kind of like having to like purchase plane tickets in the modern world. You have to find like connecting flights. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, oh, well, there's a portal right now that goes to Limbo, and from there we can grab a portal that'll take us to Acheron, and then on the third cube on the fifth side there'll be another portal that you could take to get to where you need to go. It's very convoluted. But that's for more low-level people that don't have direct teleportation. You guys just need to get out of the city anywhere, and you should be able to teleport home. So that being said, yeah, they should. You guys should be able to find something relatively quick. Just kind of drop you off in a random plane of existence somewhere, and then you could just head home. Is there anywhere in particular you wanted to try to go, or are you willing to just kind of go wherever?
Somewhere that's peaceful.
Anywhere but the plane of water or ice.
I see. Okay.
Because I think it takes.
Is this the current? Is the map pointing to the current celestial realm? If you could send me there.
Well, you have to go back to your portal room. Use this
That's
map to like build the portal.
Right, got a certain point.
You could go to a celestial realm if you wanted to. As you say that, you see a guy out in the street. He is dressed like an angel. It's very like what everybody
Cultural
would expect.
appropriation.
Yeah, cultural appropriation for sure. And he has a big old sign, and it says Mount Celestia Beach Tour. And then he's like shouting, and he's like, "You've never been to the beach until you go to the beach in heaven. Anybody is welcome as long as you are not of an evil alignment or excessive fiendish heritage. I wouldn't want your blood to boil and you to explode upon arrival. I have room in my group right now. We're taking anyone interested in a tour. I know where our portal's going to be opening in the next several hours. You're welcome to come. Anybody interested? This isn't me trying to convert you, okay? You live the kind of life that you think is right. I'm just talking about the beautiful beaches of Mount Celestia and the gorgeous ocean that stretches out into an infinite horizon of eternal dawn and sunset."
Yeah, we're gonna have to look for the next one.
Okay,
There's no way they're gonna let Jericho in here.
Yeah, Jericho
Oh,
and Parsons,
fair.
that shit ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
They'll burst into flames
All
the
right.
second they step foot.
Okay. Mm.
You somehow need a slightly sketchier angel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to this guy and try to intimidate him into telling us the location, just telling he is impersonating my people, and I find that repulsive. And
Oh my god. All right. Well, while you're shaking this dude down, this lady, this halfling lady with an albino frog of questionable size. Sorry, a gnome. She says, okay, yeah, so as you're intimidating this guy, he's like, I don't know what to tell you. Look, I'm 1/16th angel. Okay, my mother said I was very angelic as a baby. So while you're shaking this guy down, this woman approaches you guys, strumming her lute. Her frog singing sonorously along, and she sees you guys and says, you have the look about you of people that need to go someplace important."
That's right. Do you have the
I
means
see.
of travel?
"I am what they would call a plains walker. I walk the plains. So yes, I can definitely help you with that. Is there a particular place you're trying to go? I just feel the tug of destiny. Every now and then I find heroes that have been misplaced, and I just try to take them where they belong."
Where have you been my whole life?
I think we just need to go to a relatively safe place, and then we got it from there.
Oh, okay. So there's nowhere in particular that really matters.
Not at the moment, no. Just
All right, then why don't we go to my favorite coffee shop? This way.
Do they have nice baked treats?
Absolutely, they sure do.
This is outside Sigil?
And then, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
It's a place called Seattle.
All right.
All right, so she leads you down the street. She strums her lute. You're not 100% sure, what song she's playing.
Bella attempts to play along with her awful bagpipes.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, anyways, she's playing some Pearl Jam, and then you may attempt a performance check to play along with her. This particular character, through a powerful wish, became the greatest bard in the multiverse. Her heart can bend hearts and minds to her will, and even reshape the environment around her.
It's kind of like a hobby musician.
35's good. 35's good. She nods along with you. You know what I mean? And like, kind of like slows up the tempo to kind of match where you're going. The frog's really into the bagpipe. You see little heart bubbles kind of coming out as he looks over at that bagpipe. Like, I'll see you later, girl. Kind of thing. Not you, but the bagpipe.
Oh, hold on.
And then the doorway that you guys are standing at shimmers and becomes a portal. And she says, there you go. Head through there, take a breather, and then I assume you have the means to get where you're going after that?
Yeah, we
just need to get out of Sigil. Our ritual doesn't work here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you with some mysterious parting knowledge. Never trust a trio of mysterious women, like hags, witches, and stuff like that.
Oh, that's really,
Mm-hmm.
really relevant.
Really
is it?
That's specific.
Okay. Gosh.
We're doing a whole fate thing. Do you want to come with us? Are you sure? Come on.
No. I got stuff. I got things.
What's your name, stranger?
Oh, they call me Eliwick Tumblestrom.
Nice to meet you, Eliwick.
Yeah, no, I was just passing by. I could tell that something was wrong, and I just wanted to help. But, I gotta meet up with my buddies. We got, stuff to do. So.
We really appreciate your help. Thank you so much. And
yeah,
then she'll hop through the portal.
Okay.
Dragging Stu along with her.
She was smart. She didn't take the bait. Walter throws away the yellow exclamation mark he had over his head and just walks through.
She also is a card-touched, fate-bound hero from a different timeline. Oh.
She could tell. She was like, nope, don't need that in my life.
All right, I'll take you guys over to the coffee shop. So, you do not work at the coffee shop. All right, so you guys would come from this doorway right here, which is also where the bathrooms are. Because this is a Tom Cartos map, so there's bathrooms.
All right.
Imagine it's full of 1990s Seattle hipsters and grunge aficionados. There's a few goth baddies, a lot of skater boys, a lot of stoners, and the fresh grown hipsters that will soon take over in the 2000s. Oh, I guess I'll put on some coffee shop music. Okay.
Bella sticks her nose over the counter and sniffs at the delicious baked treats.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they ask if you'd like to buy something.
Yes, I'd like one of the pink ones, and then she puts like a silver down on the counter.
Okay. I mean, this is the 90s, so they were still taking like cash and stuff, so that's good. They look at the money that you've put down, and they're like, is that, what is that? Are you from Canada or something?
Oh, Seattle must be an ER.
Yeah, it definitely is from Earth. Do you?
Steamed milk here?
Oh, I see what's going on. You guys must be from that Wizards of the Coast place.
Hold on. They got milk here. They make it
Yeah,
hot. They make it.
we do. We have many hot milk beverages. Oh wow, that is a great fursuit. Wow, that's incredible. Again, in the '90s, I mean, Stack's fursuit would be mind blowing.
That point it was basically just the makers of mascots.
Okay, hold on. Are we being punked right now? Like the staff starts to look around, like
Oh
for the camera.
no, I'm sorry. There's like a
Somebody says, "I know
like
what's
an
going on. This is probably a promotional event for that Wizards of the Coast company. You know, the guys that make the Magic cards and the Dungeons and the Dragons and stuff. You know, they're hot right now. They're on the up and up. You know, they got that studio downtown with the big dragon head on the front of the building.
Oh yeah. There's a mascot. Whatever those are. Yeah, we got. They got
Yes.
they got the characters in that game you're talking about. And I just I seen a quick break and so we decided to stop in here. We decided to, but I'm really gonna need that that right there.
Okay, so okay, hey
that
man, if
milk
you
beverage.
got like a company card or something, I mean, is it
A company car. I mean,
then you hear a toilet flush, and then a man comes out from the back. Doesn't look like he washed his hands. He has a very big handlebar mustache, balding on top. He's like he's not all the way chubby. He's like muscular chubby. You know what I'm saying? And it says Phil on his name tag, manager, and he says, "Hey, what's going on here? Oh, look at these freaks. Oh, wait a minute. Are you they must be from the Wizards of the Coast. Okay, guys, yeah, I didn't tell you, but they have a company account with us. So just, just write down everything they get. We'll just bill it to them. Those nerds are so high on success right now. They're so loose with their money. Sell them everything you want. Just write it down."
they don't let me
all-
out of the suit. They don't let me.
All the employees start to treat you guys like the VIPs that you are, knowing that according to Manager Phil, they're about to take you to the cleaners.
No,
Because
yeah.
WotC's spending in the late '90s, early 2000s was shameful.
Bella lets them do so. She experiences high fructose corn syrup for the first time, and she's like, "Oh."
Okay,
So
there are a lot of people gathered around. There's not a lot of people taking photos because, again, like, really didn't have just like cameras in your pocket all the time. But like, there are a couple of people with like real cameras, which you guys from Alcastar recognize as cameras. They are taking your pictures. They're asking you a lot of questions. They really are fascinated by Stack the Deck, Thorn, and All Seeing Hazak especially. Some of them are interested in Stu because, animatronic robot, pretty cool. Nobody really gives a shit about Vashon, Jericho, Walter. They are very interested in Kelly's outfit because it's got like a glowing halo with some wings and shit. Bella very fascinating to him because, back in the
fire.
90s, you were on fire, you're a midget, like there's a lot going on there. So they want to know if you know anybody from MTV.
We have an MTV in Alkenstar.
You do not.
we don't even have TV. We don't even have. Oh. I'm not familiar with this MTV, but hold on. I will let you. I will sign whatever you want. I'm this new mascot that Wizards of the Shores got. And you should tell them to keep doing what they're doing. I guess I think it's that they're this successful. But, and Stack is like slyly reaching behind the counter for like the milk jug, and like,
Okay. Yeah. One of the people behind the counter, she says, oh, sir, don't worry. It's your company account. If you want the whole gallon of milk, you can have it.
Oh, can you do
I'll
that
warm it
thing?
up for you.
Can
Absolutely,
you
sir. No
no
problem. Yeah,
that's
no
steam.
problem.
Do that thing.
Oh, yeah. So you just want foamy milk. You don't want any coffee or anything?
What's coffee? I mean, yeah, just the.
Oh, you lived in Alcastar. You know what coffee is. You know what
Oh,
coffee is.
right. We
They
know
all,
what
yeah,
coffee
they
is.
only
Yeah.
have 3 beverages in Alcastar: coffee, soda,
Heroin.
and alcohol.
This is
Okay.
definitely less of an actual narcotic than the Alkenstar coffee.
No, you just
Well, they're not allowed to put any cocaine in it, so yeah.
put
Exactly.
the coffee on the side. I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't-
okay. Yeah. So, anyways, you guys run up a bill of, I don't know, almost $1,000, maybe over $1,000. 1990s coffee shop.
How would you?
How do you even do that?
Yeah. I feel like you
How'd
could
you-
try everything in a coffee shop for like a couple $100.
Have you seen Starbucks and
could you
what you can do
fill
to a
this-
drink lately? But you can.
Could you fill this
Yes.
giant flask with espresso? Strongest stuff you got.
Sure. All right.
When they hand coffee to Bella, she starts putting drugs in it. She's like, takes a sip. She's like, ugh. It's like adds drugs to it.
It's so weak. So weak.
I give Thorn a pop cup with the the whipped cream and the.
You have
No, but
It's
to
like
give
they
you
put the
but to give you an idea, upscale place like this, after tax, you still would be looking at about $2 and change before tip for a coffee. So, I mean, it's an upscale joint. It's an upscale joint.
Look, oh, they whip the cream. You see how like they.
But I do agree. I think it'd be a challenge for you guys to hit $1,000.
You used to get 100. You're supposed to be able to buy pastries to go and
Yeah,
stuff.
you'll easily get a couple $100, no problem. A couple $100. I'm assuming you just buy out like all the pies, all the baked goods. You pretty much just once you realize that you're not paying for anything, it's just
You piss off
We're
all the
getting
locals.
crime. Now, I will say that again. I don't have any NPCs to populate this thing, but you do see that there are people, doing stuff. Someone is they've got a weird tablet that has moving pictures and images on it, and they are pressing a bunch of buttons, I guess, interacting with it in some way.
That's technology. Bella's interested. She's
Okay.
like, hi there. What's that?
That's an odd looking typewriter.
Oh wow, you're very small. What is this? Like, what am I working on?
Yes. And what's the device you are working on?
Oh, the device I'm working on. Oh, well, it's an IBM laptop. It's like a computer, but you could take it with you places. And what I'm working on is some airplane stuff for Boeing. We make airplanes.
Not very well.
Wow,
in 1999, they did make good airplanes.
So you're
There's a reason the machines chose the 90s for the simulation. Okay, there's a reason.
as she looks at it, can I'm gonna roll recall knowledge.
Okay.
Does it make sense to me at all?
You are, even though you rolled terribly, you are smart enough at this point, at your high level and the things that you've seen, to understand that it's some sort of scrying device.
Right. And
Yeah.
Well, I was
even
gonna
the
say
plain
it's
stuff,
like one of those
it's
punch
like-
cards that they use for the Clockworks back in Alkenstar, right?
Yeah, but a little bit more advanced.
Yeah,
Like,
more
it's-
advanced,
it's
but that'd
very-
probably be like the quick
it's
thing
very
to like
advanced shit.
to
But
link
yes,
to.
in essence, yes, definitely that would be a predecessor to what we're looking at here. And she looks like at the plane, and she's like, fascinating. So your sky vehicles use velocity instead of magical.
Oh,
lift
are
or
you
balloons.
are you guys like Role playing? Is this because of this publicity stunt? Yeah, I'm down. Yes, my fair lady. This is a flying machine that the wizards at Boeing have created using their technomancy.
She looks down, a little confused, a little put out, definitely feeling patronized. She's but
He says, yeah, the design of the body and the wings, it creates a lift that brings it up off the ground. I mean, this is pretty basic shit. You got airplanes in Alcastar. I mean, you know, airships. You got
Oh.
single pilot airplanes. You got
Okay.
biplanes. Yeah.
we never really got into the biplane thing.
Yeah. But what you're looking at here looks like it could hold 100 or more people.
Sure.
So like it's definitely like an small airplane somehow made very big, which in Alcastar they haven't figured out yet. They went the Zeppelin route for like larger size. Like they haven't really gotten past like small single engine aircrafts, short distance.
I'm just gonna take note of this. We're just gonna remember this for later.
Mainly, they use airplanes to drop bombs, or annoy kaiju, or kamikaze into stuff. That's pretty much what Alcastar uses airplanes for.
For now.
And I guess deliveries.
Yeah.
And deliveries.
Love how that was the afterthought.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So anyways, you guys are here as long as you need to rest, so that you can just go out back or go to a bathroom stall and teleport home.
Why do we have to do that? Why can't we just do it in the middle of this coffee shop? And
I guess you could. Yeah.
Are we doing a thing where people can't know about us? Like, let's blow some people's minds. I don't know.
I don't think at any point you've been told that you can't do like first contact shit. I don't think you've ever been told that you can't do first contact shit. I think at no point did anybody tell you, "Hey, don't freak these locals out." It was more like, "Please don't fuck up this mission. Just get the fucking card."
We went to Seattle and fought fucking demons in front of people. I think we're good.
Listen, we're gonna make sure that whatever this Wizards of the Coast thing is successful.
Sorry, not Seattle. We went to Cleveland. Used magic in front of locals. Fought demons. Fortunately, Harambe died.
Cincinnati. You went to Cincinnati.
Was it Cincinnati?
Right.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It was
Cincinnati too.
Yeah.
We didn't really do that much magic stuff back then. I don't know. I guess Stack did some magic, probably.
Oh, according to them housewives, he did some. He and Thor did a lot of magic.
Did first contact the old-fashioned way.
Vashon feels uncomfortable thinking about the Cincinnati Zoo trip. It was not a good time for him.
But yeah, I guess there's nothing stopping us from just opening the portal here and just going through it. Walter's
Stu looks like Stu is trying to steal something, but unless somebody distracts the staff, he's not going to get away with it.
We're casting a ritual to summon a portal.
Okay.
You know.
All right, so then I need a check to kind of really overplay the drama of it.
I'm gonna ham it up with performance.
Okay. All right, let's see that performance check. Oh shit! Yeah. All right. So he gets what he was after, and then he rushes back over to the party.
She gives him a wink.
Right.
What did he steal?
I'll tell you later.
I have pretty good perception. I'm pretty sure I can see what the fuck he took.
All right, give me a perception check.
All right, sure.
You got going on. There's an outside.
Okay, he stole a panini press and an espresso machine.
Okay, good.
Excellent.
He's varying up his fucking recipes.
As you open the door stack outside, you just hear. Burp, 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 burp.
Bella, they got carriages. Check this out.
Somebody rides by on a bike. It's got like pizzas on the front, like strapped to the front.
Oh,
yeah.
Bella, check this out.
Trying, but keep getting
driving back and forth. There's people walking dogs. One of the dogs starts barking at you. The owner's like, "I am so sorry. He's never like. Oh my God, you're a cat man."
Oh yeah, I know it's a mascot. What the?
check out Wizards of the Coast.
Okay, some people
don't-
huzzah when you say that.
Why don't we have Wizards of the Coast? Why don't?
You see a group of people over here. They have all manner of books and papers laid out and polyhedral dice. They shout, "We love Wizards of the Coast. They're the best company. They care so much about the community and their product."
Oh well, that sounds like a good business strategy. It sounds like so some sort of game they make for you. There's some.
I mean, they look at you claiming to be a WotC mascot, and they say,
I
"Well, wouldn't
don't
you know?"
Oh, well, they don't let me out of the suit, so.
They laugh at your joke because that'd be crazy. Then they explain to you that they're playing a game called Dungeons and Dragons. It's where they make up characters for themselves. They pretend to be these characters. These characters live out lives, stories. They go on adventures that seem nearly impossible. They grow in strength as they adventure, sometimes in ways that don't make any sense at all. Becoming strong very quickly over a short period of time, overcoming obstacles that would be nearly impossible.
But where's the cat people? He looks at the book and it's like,
One of them says, "Oh, the cat. Yeah, you can play a cat person. They're in another book."
oh, well, you should tell them that you want it in the main.
Yeah, someone says, "Yeah, I play a Tabaxi in my brother's game.
Oh,
We're still using second edition." And then they rifle through their backpack and they show you this second edition Tabaxi, who is fucking naked.
I was gonna ask, like,
Jeez,
what edition are we on in the '90s? Is it third?
It's third
Okay.
edition. The height of third edition. It's just popping off. It's just popping off. This is not 1999. It's just popping off.
Well, do you have any extra copies of this book with like notes?
Oh, my bad. Technically, it launches next year in 2000. So these guys, I guess, are
They're doing play
Beta
tests.
testers.
they're beta testing. They're beta testing for sure. So the older I get, the harder it is to remember when things took place. I guess in Seattle, though, there would be a very high chance that they would be able to playtest third edition right before it came out. Because I mean, shit, we playtested fifth edition before it came out, so man. But yeah, that's the second edition to Baxi, bro. That's what they were bringing to the table.
He's quite a looker. I mean, it's a very all natural. I mean, maybe you should tell him that you maybe want to dress up your tabaxi in with like clothes.
Oh, yeah, no, my Tabaxi has clothes for sure.
Oh,
All right, so Bella, with your 31 will save, I mean, was that to make sure you don't like start to wonder if you yourself are a character created for such a game?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I mean, the seeds of doubt definitely exist now. As they do for all who think too hard about life.
Just gonna walk away with like a pained look on her face, like more just like a distant, hollow look. No, that'd be ridiculous.
What's eating you?
We're not figments of someone else's imagination, right?
Oh, 100% we are.
What do you mean, Walter? I told you I didn't want you to tell me that.
We're on this stupid board game called Fate. Of course, someone made this up.
Mm-mm. All right, looks like your portal's ready.
Yeah, Walter's just been sitting there with the grande espresso in his hand and just slowly just channeling to make the portal. But he's holding off for the
Okay.
last bit until everyone else.
Everybody's
done.
just crying out in surprise, like "Whoa!" Oh, like special effects! Like they can't believe this is happening.
And then like they plug Wizards of the Coast as they go through the portal.
Damn.
I mean, I go to one of the nerds like, "Do you want to go on an adventure? Do you want to?"
This is our Telemachus.
I mean, hey, if you want to live out this adventure, right over
Oh
there.
man. Let me see if I could. Let me see. Hold on. Do I know any nerds who would have been in Seattle at a coffee shop in 1999 playing D&D that could have been recruited by you for this mission? Mm. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Trying to find a famous person or just some rando?
Okay. So this guy, he's like, yeah. I mean, I don't have any, plans for after high school. So yeah, sure. I'll go with you.
Hell yeah. Oh, you got a name?
Is this gonna hurt? I mean,
I know.
I've never done any magic before. Is this?
It's
Well, I mean, I play Magic, but I haven't actually played since junior year of high school when I played this one assassin card that made my friend Richard Daly have to play with his whole hand face up, and we were playing like 5-way Magic, and he was so mad about it, he just came over the table at me and started punching me. We were fighting, and the cards got everywhere, and that's when I realized that Magic just brings out the worst in people.
So yeah,
I
that's the thing
I vowed to never play it again.
The thing they don't tell you about teleportation is sometimes it just hurts like a bitch, and for no reason. Sometimes it doesn't. So just like brace.
Okay. He kind of looks incredulous, like that. These guys are really staying in character. They're not breaking character for nothing. Like this is how they feel. So he doesn't say anything, and he just nods along.
You got a name, right? You got a
What? A name?
Yeah.
Yeah. The name's Bart.
Oh. Alrighty, Bart. Let's get in there. He kind of like does the push on the back, like kind of like it's a little forceful, like get in there.
Okay. You've successfully kidnapped a random 18-year-old from Seattle, who thought they were participating in some stage magic for a promotion at the coffee shop.
Hold on. You said kidnapped, but they're 18, so.
I'm sorry, abducted. That's the correct term, right? Abducted.
I'm comfortable with that.
Okay. I will add Bart to your list of abducted NPCs.
You look mighty familiar.
There's something I can't quite place. Rules of recall knowledge to think about it. She has genealogy lore. I don't know.
Okay.
Doesn't mean anything in that situation.
He shares a lot of genetic markers with Jack, but like Jack's like way handsomer, way cooler in every way.
So I'm hearing is this guy's going to be the one who will eventually make the 3.5 version of the Harrow.
This kid looks like if he went outside, it got sun like once in a while, and maybe had nourishment of some kinds, he might be as cool as Jack someday, but probably not.
Well, welcome aboard, Bart.
Okay, but is this like an internship? Is this like a hiring event?
It's an adventure.
And if we don't succeed, all of reality will collapse. So
Oh wow, you guys are really into this. Okay. Yeah, I'm into it too. Let's do it. All right.
Yeah, Kelly would have stopped us, but he's already on the other side of the portal.
Okay, fair enough.
Walter's just watching this.
Ashley says, "Enough talking, kid. Get the fuck out of my way!" And he like shoulders the kid, and the kid falls through the portal. He lets out a terrible scream as he falls through, because he's never been teleported before, and he did not think this was actually going to happen. He thought it was just going to be like, a secret panel on the floor or something. And now you're heading back.
Walter just shakes his head as he's the last one to go through. This kid has no idea what the fuck he just did.
Hey, man, better than what he's got going on. It goes through. What they call this, isekai.
Isekai is a type of abduction. Yeah, I agree.
He didn't have to get hit by a truck or nothing.
That's true. Truck code does not add another one to his tally.
I feel like Isekai is more like a promotion of sorts.
Like half the Isekai protagonist go into a coma somehow, so he at least dodged that.
All right, there he goes. Definitely a mistake, but oh well. So with you guys returning to the portal room, let's see, portal room 3. Oh, you're all already there. Okay. But now you have this kid, and then you also have the trader. All right. There we go. Okay. So the kid immediately starts having a panic attack because he's been isekai'd, and the normal reaction to this, if you came from a non-magical world, would definitely be, I'm dreaming. You know what I'm saying? So he starts kind of telling himself, it's just another dream, just lucid dreaming, just go with it, see where it takes you. Worst thing that'll happen is a painful death, and you wake up and you have the rest of your life ahead of you that you haven't figured out yet. Fine.
Hey kid, drink this. And he'll hand him a bottle.
Okay.
To help calm your nerves.
What is it when he drinks it?
Bravo's brew.
Oh, nice. Okay. He feels a lot better. He looks around, and he seems to have definitely accepted that this is just a dream. He probably is still at home asleep, and he's going to make the best of it. Okay. So at that point, he looks out, and you look out, and you do see the portal room. And the portal that leads back to the Harrow Court. And then I guess the portal to the Sigil would be closed. So I'll get rid of that.
Jack, are you telling us that we can't have a week of downtime?
Oh, Jack says, well, you're back. You did record time. I thought you would honestly get caught up in some shenanigans, inside Sigil. I can't believe you got in and out of Sigil without any shenanigans. That's very hard for me to believe, honestly. But I mean, you're here, and you did get into shenanigans, so I guess it is believable.
We've learned our lesson.
We can see a mission sometimes.
We've learned our lesson.
Don't tempt
Okay.
us with shenanigans. Don't...
I mean, there was the faction wars. You know, they were going to do a rotation of the faction wars. I mean, that was crazy. I thought one of you would get banished to like a Lady of Pain maze, or I don't know. I thought maybe you'd try to steal something or become a god. I don't know.
I mean, is it too late? Is it...
Well, yeah. I mean, we gotta keep going. We can't. I mean, you
Yeah,
can go back to
yeah.
Sigil later. It's always there.
Ah, fair enough. Let's go.
Okay, but yeah, if you guys need some time, I mean, take some time. It seems like well, why don't you catch me up on what's going on? And I guess the question is, do you leave anything out, or do you just fill them in on what happened?
No, I mean, do we think we should not leave anything out? I mean, I don't think there's much to leave out. We got Mr. Trader, and right.
Bella doesn't really ever feel the need to withhold from Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, we tell him what. Yeah.
When Jack hears that you paid 5,000 gold each to learn how to use the map that you were sold, but it didn't actually, because he didn't include instructions with the map, he looks over at the trader with a look on his face like, "Come on, bro." And the trader gives him a look like, "I am what I am." And then he says, "Okay, well, who's that kid? Why do you have a kid with you?"
He just wanted to come
he's
along for
wanted
the
to
ride.
come. Yeah, no. We
Is he a
picked him up.
vampire? Why is he so pale?
He's from Earth in the
the
something called the
SC
90s.
Seattle, because
Okay, yeah, they
apparently
don't
it's
have a
all
yeah,
sun.
they
They don't
don't
have
have
sun.
they don't have a sun in Seattle. It's a sunless realm. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's basically Barovia with better music. So,
Hipsters everywhere. Hipsters.
yeah. Okay. I trust your judgment. I'm sure he won't cause any trouble being here. All right. You want to give me the map? Grom and I'll start getting the things set up in here, and then you guys take the time, and then you ship out.
Yeah.
I will tell you that the opposition is after these guys, so we don't want to like carry too much. I don't know if we could be taking breaks between every single venture. This might be the last one for a little while.
I trust your judgment.
Okay.
We don't have to take a break now if you think that would be beneficial.
I think it's best that you make sure you're truly prepared for what comes next. Really spend some time in this perceived week looking deep inside yourselves. Find who you are and who you want to be. Think about what matters most. Hold on to it like a talisman. Because the next 6 cards are going to test you in ways that you've never been tested before. Also, you still have the Peacock card.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should look into that, shouldn't we?
Okay. Well, we're going to get to work. We'll let you guys know how it turns out. And then he also begins, as he and Grom walk off, the trader kind of goes with them, and they seem to be in quiet discussion.
How quiet?
How quiet? I mean, give me a perception check, bro.
Oh, I have I bought some items over the, but
How far away are they?
Far away are they?
Yeah. No. Never
I mean,
mind.
they're within earshot if you want to talk to them.
Oh, okay.
So what they're talking about is essentially, Grom says, "Will I be able to go and do what needs to be done?" And then Jack says, yeah, I guess. I mean, you're bound to the deck, but you're not really bound to the realm. I mean, it's just you're very valuable. So that's the main reason we've all wanted you to stay here, not go. But we're in the end game now, Grom. One way or another, it's all gonna end very soon. And that's when the trader says, and about that, Jack, I don't want you to think that me coming here is me relinquishing my freedom. I have come here to speak with you on behalf of myself and any other cards who wish to remain free from the deck. Surely there is a way. And Jack says, one step at a time, man. One step at a time. Let's get these portals set up, and then we'll figure something out.
It's not like Jack's just trying to postpone it. Try not to deal with it.
Oh, for sure.
So it sounds like they're moving on to another topic. He just kind of cuts the conversation there. All right. Walter will just listen for a couple more moments and then kind of slip on away.
All right. So it sounds like you guys want a little bit of downtime.
I never turn it down.
Right.
As long as our main quest NPC feels it's appropriate.
So then the question is, let's get the downtime tracker out. Stolen Fate, downtime tracker, and hero card epitomes. All right. Bella, what are you planning to do with your time?
I would like to try to put time into my bottled rock. I want to go for it's better bottle rock right now. I want to someday be the best bottle rock.
Okay. All right, so you would just like to upgrade the formula?
Yeah.
Okay. You've been working on this shit long enough. It would be 1 day of work and a successful check. You could make it equal to your level in power. Because that
I
is
would
the
like
restriction on crafting.
Yeah.
So a hard check for 18. Actually, it'd be a very hard check for level 18 because you're essentially inventing new shit for the game. So DC 43.
I feel in my heart of hearts that Grom would assist me with this.
He would, but he's gonna be building the portal room for the
Oh,
week.
that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
But there are others who could assist you.
I have a girlfriend who's pretty crafty. What was my DC?
I think it was
48?
48. All right.
Well, Jericho would probably assist me. I'm just saying. She's really into
She
crafty
carries
stuff.
the heavy stuff and moves the heavy things. She does so, granting you a +4 bonus.
Success.
All right. So let's see. All right, that means that the bottled rock will now use your class DCs.
Excellent. And
So that means they'll be at a DC 37 to resist, and they will be making their grapples at a plus 27.
fuck yeah, awesome. All right, we've got days ahead of us still.
6 more days, in fact.
I'm gonna go to the carnival.
Oh, okay. All right. What are you hoping to find at the carnival?
It's about what is to come.
Okay. Do you know which one you're doing first?
Hmm?
Do you know
What
which
do
of
you
the which gate you're going to go through first?
Which gate?
Yeah, which of
I
the
don't remember
on the map? Oh,
Oh,
all right.
which gate we're going through first? We said we're going through Kelly's first, right?
Oh, okay. You're doing Kelly's first.
Was that Kelly? Was that correct?
Yeah.
All right. In that case, go ahead and give me a blind GM perception check. The DC is 28. Okay. Let's see. All right. Ooh. All right. As you're exploring the carnival, at one point, you bump into the calves and thigh of a 7-foot-tall muscle mommy. She has a blazing spear made of light, badass runic tattoos up and down her legs. She wears a sarong made of the skin of some sort of dead dragon creature. Overall, just a total badass. You see semi-transparent wings of light folded behind her like a cape. Glowing eyes of gold peer out from the darkness of a war helmet. And with the hand not holding the spear, she is sticking a cotton candy into the helmet and making a nom-nom sound. She looks down at you and says, "Are you lost, child?"
I'm just looking for an ally. I think you'd like to meet my friend Kelly.
She cocks her head and says, "That is an auspicious name. A name of one destined to return home after a short life spent in service." Then you hear a loud, unsettling war horn, and she says, "The call is made. I must ascend." And then her wings burst into fullness, gold feathers fluttering down from them, and then she launches herself into the air with like a little light streak behind her.
Yeah. The trumpet angels bring Bella back to the court, and she shows up with a big, like, cotton candy that's like 50% larger than her. She's like, "Hey, Kelly, I think I saw a friend of yours."
Friend of mine.
Yeah, I don't know, very badass warrior angel lady. Well, we might see her when we're in your world. Keep an eye out.
No, I've ever met any actual other angels.
Well, she seemed like she might know you, so we'll see what that turns out to be. I've got days ahead of me. I don't know what I want to do, if I'm being honest. Can I pass to someone else? And
Yeah, sure. Anybody else got downtime stuff they are sure about?
Do we have a document that says what all the new things do? Like, I feel we took on a whole lot of new, like...
It is the same document that we've been using. It'd be the player's guide. Yeah.
Okay, it's all in player's guide. Okay.
The only new one that hasn't been added is the trader, and that just adds basically a shop where you could buy just about anything.
Gotcha.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a request for the Rakshasa, but then they kind of but it's kind of weird. Let's see, PC.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to see if I could, when I rage, I could still do my or when I rage or crit, I could do my wild magic surges.
Isn't that part of your build?
Oh, I mean, I know we chatted about it. I didn't know.
You mean instead of using the wimpy baby tables that you currently have, you want the big boy tables? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'd say we should get consent from the rest of the party, but I think we're so far gone into wild magic and crazy shit happening that it's sort of just expected at this point.
I support his dreams.
Okay.
They're not here to advocate for themselves, but I'm seeing the big sky, and I feel like Jericho probably would have tried that. Just throwing it out there. It involves being hurt a whole bunch for like a day and painful meditation, and then you remove a curse. You know, a curse that kills all of her close friends. Just throwing it out there. Just
when you epitomize the big sky, assign it to a point, blah blah. The temperature is extreme in both directions. Every 10 minutes, you take fire damage. At night, the reverse holds true. More astonishing, the region has supernatural ability to help a creature use their raw strength to break free from curses. Once per day, a character can spend an hour meditating here, and during the extreme heat or cold, but at the end of the hour, the character must select one curse currently inflicted by, then attempt an athletics check against the curse's DC. I mean, she could definitely survive the daytime stuff because she has fire resistant, a fuckload of hit points, and then she could just turn on Tough Cookie, and yeah. So even if we rolled max damage every 10 minutes for 8 hours, I think that she would still be fine.
That's my thought.
Yeah. Let's see. Every 10 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Once a day, spend... Oh, it's only an hour? Anybody could survive, 12d6? That's nothing. Okay. Then, yeah. She will meditate on that. There's a lot of Jericho Darlings on this page. Alright, here we go. Okay, 44. Okay. One of the curses, let's just... Okay, alright. With that, everyone's black dots disappear.
Oh. Well, what were these dots for?
Even realize
Bella would inquire with Jack, or no, with what's the Grim Reaper's name again?
Goner?
Goner. If she could have her weirdly colored skull change to a normal color if she performed that ritual.
I mean, Goner says, is this from a wild magic surge or an actual curse?
Pharasma seems to really want to collect. She's really looking for me at the end of this, and
no, that's a contract. Jack signed your names for this contract. He went over all the details with you, didn't he?
I don't remember that part. I don't remember. I'm not saying.
You're talking about this sparkly skull right here. He points to the scoreboard behind him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a curse, my dear. That is a blessing. And he gives you this honest smile.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know what that blessing means, Governor. Sometimes don't feel blessed during this journey. It's been tough.
No, this was the one where you almost got absorbed by the void, and then you got pulled back and reconstituted into a soul. Pharasma had to do that one herself. You live on, knowing that the goddess of death puts you back together. Like
Well,
Humpty Dumpty.
I guess I'm grateful that she didn't implement the horses.
Yes, yes, yes. This one is very valuable.
Valuable in a way that I'm going to have to pay for later.
Oh, well, you know, I was talking to Stack about this in what I suppose would be perceived as a few days ago, and he gave me the impression that Jack hasn't actually spoken with you about the situation we have going.
All we know is we've been allowed to, that Pharasma's letting us come back. We don't really know what much else of it.
Oh,
We understand that Pharasma is, the vested self-interest of us succeeding, so...
well, yes. I mean, all of the gods, except for the gods of, chaos, I suppose, they seek the reconstruction of fate. They especially my lady Pharasma, for she is a being of rules and order. It would not behoove her to have a multiverse thrown into chaos and madness. That is why, after some persuasion from Jack, she agreed that it would be in the best interest of everyone if you were allowed a do-over whenever needed. But the books must be balanced, you see.
I feel like I've paid some prices in order to have this right.
Well,
and ability.
once everything is sorted out, the timelines will be separated again, and then each Pharasma will be in charge of the souls for their timeline. Right now, the gods sort of exist in an overlapping state that is causing them. Hello?
Correction. You said the timelines are going to separate.
Yes. Right now, everything is. He turns his notebook around, like his clipboard, and he flips to a blank page, and he says, yes, normally, all the timelines never touch each other. Parallel lines moving at different speeds, but they're never allowed to cross. But when the deck of destiny was scattered, it turned everything into a sort of plate of spaghetti. And when that happened, entities that were powerful enough, they became aware of themselves coexisting infinitely. The gods are in a terrible state right now. Many of them are at war with themselves. Some of them convinced that if they defeat themselves, they could absorb themselves, and eventually there could be only one. And then that one would be the real version of the god. It's crazy. Pharasma hasn't done that. She's has a sort of council going, a council of Pharasmas. Once everything is sorted out and the timelines are straight and no longer touching, each Pharasma will, of course, go back to managing only the souls from their timeline. But during this strange occurrence, what we've been doing is simply just borrowing other Bellinora souls and just sort of, rewriting them with you.
She seems momentarily haunted by the loss of other Bellas, and then has the flashbacks of using planar sidestep, which is essentially the same thing. And thinks she quickly does a quick calculation of all the Bellas that have died, and but she snaps back to it. She's like, "Does that mean when this is over, me and Jericho will be separated?"
Well, it's my understanding from Jack's propaganda and hype machine that whichever fellowship reconstitutes the deck will get to decide how things go.
She seems comforted by this.
But we are all hoping to untangle the plate of spaghetti, of course.
And if two noodles are just a little close, is that the big of a deal? Two noodles.
Well, it's not a big a deal for me. I am but a single goner, selected by, well, I like to think by Pharasma Prime, but, I guess everyone thinks that they're Pharasma Prime, but, I'm here and the other goners aren't, you know what I'm saying? So. It's not really my place to advise you, young lady, on what you should be doing. But know this. When the timelines reconstitute, those missing souls will have to be repaid some way or another. Either through servitude, tribute, or actual souls. Mr. The Deck certainly is going to have his hands full. This is over.
Well, I appreciate this information, Connor. We'll figure something out.
Well, I don't appreciate your friend Jack not explaining all this to you.
It's really been a trial by fire sort of faded hero thing.
Well, I wish you all the best in your upcoming confrontation.
Thanks, Connor. You're not nearly as scary as I thought you were going to be.
No, death is only scary for those who feel they haven't done enough with the life they were given.
Haunted for a moment.
All right. Kelly, you got anything in downtime that you're trying to focus on?
I'm trying to figure out something. I'm kind of at a loss.
Okay.
You know what?
What are you after?
We'll go with the Lost.
Oh, okay.
There seems to be people keep talking about things that I've lost, like me coming back to something like I'd been there before. So let's see if I can recall what they keep talking about.
Oh, okay. Sure. This is a DC 35 blind GM perception check. You spend 8 hours once a week brooding on what was lost to see if you remember the missing person, place, or thing is.
GM perception check.
Okay. As you spend an hour this week contemplating, thinking, trying to remember, to recall, nothing comes to mind. You still feel that there is so much about yourself you do not know. Just the resentment you felt at society's expectations of your bloodline, the hypocrisy of religion, church, the gods, and the stigma you bore in their name, unasked for, undeserved. Right. That is one of your 7 days.
Well, I got a +4 for going to the beach again, so we'll head out to the beach and start.
Oh shit! All right, heading to the beach.
Yep. It's another perception check, or is it investigate?
I think it's a. Which one is this? Is it Big Sky?
Well, no, this is
Beach is the desert, right?
No, this was the different. This is like the
Oh,
pirate.
the Fool. You're doing the Fool.
Fool.
Okay. Yes, Kelly has a +4 next time. This is crafting, brah. This is crafting. If only there was a card that let you change proficiencies out. Except I think it only lets you do it for an hour. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
And you switch proficiencies. Oh yeah, and you would need it for 8 hours. So.
There's a +4 to this, so.
I mean, you could convince somebody with crafting to come with you, and then you could just aid them.
You have a friend who's a legendary craftsperson.
But if there's
wanna
something
come?
you want to do on your own, I understand.
I'll give you a day if it's helpful to you.
All right, cool.
Okay, so you get a +4 to your aid, and then Bella just rolls a DC 38 crafting.
DC 38.
That is quite high.
I can't fail it if I'm getting a +4.
All right. Let's see. You are getting a +4, so that is.
I already passed it.
All right. Sadly, passing don't mean shit. Your
Just
attempt
gives
to
you a +4 to next time.
your attempt to
I'm gonna
track
re-roll
down
it.
the mysterious. Oh, okay.
I mean, we're coming in on time. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry. Let me
No worries.
for Kelly.
Oh, shit. All right. Critical success. You and Kelly find the island, and there, sitting in the middle of it, is a treasure chest. You were right all along. The chest contains coins, gems, jewels, and art objects worth a total of 15,000 gold pieces.
Nice.
Unlike most of the wealth that you find in the Harrow Court, this is real treasure.
I'll be taking a piece
But
large.
no one could ever again benefit from doing this activity. You have it all.
Woo!
So, do we split this, or are we bringing it back to the party to split it?
I am just going to add to your party fund 15,000 gold.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'd like a chunk of that to go to the empty throne. I think that costs 18,000, or not 18,000, 1,800 gold. It's 10 times the your current level.
All right. So crit success, 15k in treasure. All done! Exclamation mark. All right. The power of teamwork. So you're going to use some of that money to do empty throne?
Yeah, which
Is a
let's see,
DC 30 diplomacy check. The offering vanishes forever, but on a critical success, you can get a luck point.
I need to get a crit success for that.
So you have to get a 40 or higher.
Okay.
On a success, you can reroll a lucky point, but you can only reroll a failed saving throw.
Last hero point.
There it is. All right, I will give you a lucky point. It's 100 GP times your level, is what you would have to put there, it says. So that's not too much, right? That's 1,800? 1,800
Yeah.
gold? That's not
Yeah.
bad. All right.
That's pretty good for a lucky point. I'm saying, everyone, Not sure why I spent 10,000 on it last time.
Why did you spend 10,000 on it?
It felt appropriate. I had a waffle iron that was really valuable.
Oh, okay.
It was thematic.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It was for Jericho.
I got you. Let's see. Oh, no lucky points have been awarded in this campaign? Damn.
True, I've gotten one.
Oh, really? Is it on your character sheet still?
No, I used it on the train. That's how we killed the conductor.
Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Let's do this and this, that. All right. I will add this lucky point to your sheet. Okay. All right. What other downtimes have you got for me?
Well, it feels like being a dead horse, but I do like my little chats with the rabbit.
All right. Fair enough.
But it is more of like, hey man, you could be your own rabbit. You could be your.
So you're still evangelizing? You're not just like hanging out with them and like frolicking in
no.
the woods and like.
I mean, if he wants to frolic, I mean, we could invite him out for frolic.
Yeah, I mean, Thorn's gonna talk to you about your rabbit obsession, and he's gonna tell you like, I think maybe, like, you're coming on too strong. You know, like.
Well, I mean, yeah.
What if every time you and I hung out back in Alkenstar, I tried to convince you to become a police officer?
Well, I mean, that would just be entertaining, but I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, every time, every time we hung out, that's all I ever wanted to talk about. I mean,
well,
you'd have to get bored eventually, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I might have.
Yeah,
I would have been some like weird police officer kink or something, but I mean.
Right. Yeah, so maybe this rabbit guy, maybe he just needs a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Just hang out, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you might scare him, but I mean.
Oh no, I don't want to be around him. You know what I'm saying? Ever since that breakup with my ex, we were both on the force, and
I don't know about this one.
You don't know about. Oh, yeah. No, she found out I was taking bribes and doing some shady shit, and she wanted me to come clean, so I had to rip out her throat, bury her in the desert. Yeah.
Well, was she cute?
Oh, she was the cutest, yeah.
Oh, shame.
Yeah. But I still think about her. Like, I don't know, 24 brothers and sisters. They put up wanted, missing posters, and yeah, the guilt, Some nights I could still taste her blood in my mouth. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, I'm not, me and rabbits, yeah, I don't know.
No, all right.
It's important that everyone remember that Thorn is and continues to, or was and continues to be, a bad guy. I just want you guys to make sure
that's never been forgotten.
That is not, okay, I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that no one has forgotten that he was a campaign mid-boss in Alkenstar, and he has not stopped being a villain.
Fucker bit me multiple times on the goddamn boat. I haven't forgotten that.
Okay,
no one forgiven.
What do you mean hasn't stopped? He's been on his best behavior.
This is true. This is his best behavior. What you guys have seen is his best behavior. All right, so take that as you would, but when you go to hang out with the Rabbit Prince, he looks flighty when you show up. Like he doesn't want to hear it again.
No, do you want to go get ice cream?
Oh shit! He gets ready to run, but then he stops. Ice cream?
Oh yeah, it's this thing they do with the milk.
Milk?
They make it cold and put sugar.
Milk is for babies.
No, they see it's a treat, like a dessert. Like they put sugar
Treat.
yeah, it's
Sugar.
frozen. Mm-hmm.
Where would I have to go to get this ice cream?
Oh, they have it in the city, like
Ooh,
over
I don't
yonder.
like to go there unless it's an order from Jack. Even then, I don't like to go, but that's the only time I go to the city.
Uh,
You're
I
talking
can
about the
say,
castle town. He points to the floating island in the center of the realm.
yeah, over
The
yonder.
court itself. All right, you may attempt a diplomacy check to convince him to go get ice cream.
They have this new flavor called pistachio.
I mean, he do want to
Yeah.
go. He do want to go, bro.
Wait, it's the end of the 0 point.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay. He says, couldn't you just bring me some?
How about you don't have to eat it there. We just bring it back. I'll get a whole bunch and I'll bring it back. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Do you have a way to keep the ice cream cold on this half-day journey?
I have a bag. I don't even know how to keep it cold. Are instrumental the spaces cold?
If you have a bag of colding there.
To go
You
with
could
trader and
just
buy
talk to one of the many crafting people that you know and just have them make you a cooler. I mean,
yeah.
get some dry ice in there.
At some point, yeah.
I think the alchemists just pull like liquid nitrogen out of their ass in the middle of fights. So like, yeah. All right. So first day unsuccessful. Second day you come back with the ice cream. All right. The ice cream is incredible, and they realize that if they had gone with you, they could have enjoyed a new experience and ice cream. But they also realize that if they play baby enough, you'll bring them whatever they want. So, I don't know if we've made progress or not.
I mean, he tells them about it, like, hey, the cities are great. They got all these little shops. He tries to get to know
Okay.
them better.
All right, you may attempt another diplomacy. Your day 2 diplomacy check. I think
No.
that you and this rabbit are cursed. Like,
Yeah.
all right. He listens, and what you describe just seems to stress him out a lot. He starts asking questions like, how much longer do you think until the deck is restored?
Got a couple missions to go on. I think maybe like a. I mean, you want to go on it? You want to go on them?
You carry my card with you. Everywhere you go, I am there as well.
I mean, we have these fancy badges if you want to, like, go.
No, I am there with you through the card. It would be strange for me to be there as I am now.
All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed the ice cream. I'll be back.
You do feel that he did enjoy the ice cream and not being overly evangelized to, but you also feel that your series of bad diplomacies have only made him more convinced that he's ready to get turned back into a card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's kind of the vibe you're getting. Like, he's a cooler but equally flighty version to his Herald Realm counterpart.
No, yeah, that's what I understood. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else have any downtime activities?
Is there anything else that could be gained from the carnival?
I mean, you could try and get a critical success.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Or you could think about a different one of the portals that you're going to go through and try to get information on that one. Since once you get started, you're probably just going to have to do a run through quite a few of them before the next downtime.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So the first one was the law. So then, I guess he'll just go clockwise and just keep going around.
Okay. So you're going for yours?
Uh,
The last goodbye?
well, no, that'd be counterclockwise.
Oh, would it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the next one.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
So
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
the
yeah.
next one would be the prison.
Oh, okay. Let's do that perception check. Blind GM. This one's gonna be fucked up, bro.
Site-based.
Okay. All right. As you explore the carnival looking for clues, somehow, despite your incredible perception, a person walks up right next to you. They whisper in your ear. What are you looking for?
Just trying to get a lay of the land. And you are.
I am Lyra, but it is likely you know me by one of my other names. Raven, perhaps?
Oh. Interesting. What can I do for you?
You see that she has 2 candied apples, and she offers you one of them. They're on sticks.
You'll take it, kind of look at
They
it.
are tantalizingly red, like they're made out of rubies.
He'll take it, look at it, and give her a nod. Thank you.
Don't worry, they're not poisoned.
The thought never crossed my mind, as he'll just take a bite.
You crunch through the hard candy to the sweet flesh beneath. It is overpoweringly sweet. You are wondering if this woman is actually a vision, or if she is possibly here right now at the carnival with you.
So, what can I do you for, Miss Raven?
You can just keep doing what you've been doing. You're doing a great job. Much better than the reconcilers.
Where are they, by the way? Would like to have another meet with them at some point.
Here and there, trying to find the last manifested cards. Fate's prophet is not the leader she advertised herself to be. It's so hard to find good help. It's even harder to make it.
Now, I've always been wondering how you and your group were able to convince our other selves to join.
It's not hard. We were far more convincing than Jack was for you.
Must have offered them something pretty tantalizing.
Yes, tantalizing indeed. I offered them something called structure and story, plot, a reason for doing things, so that, they could feel important, like what they were doing mattered. Jack was so afraid of telling you too much too soon, he kept you in the dark. But I suppose, in the end, he was right. Look at how far you've come. Look at everything you've done.
have you done, if I may ask? What is it they are really seeking? If we're being straight with each other.
Surely you know how it feels to feel like you have no control over your life, over your destiny, over what happens to you.
Yeah. Ever since getting involved with that stuff, it's just one thing after the other.
There were very few things in my life that mattered. Very few things that I wasn't willing to give up. But it was those things that the world took from me, one after the other. And so I went to take them back, only to find out that for me, that wasn't allowed. Throughout history, wizards, clerics, gods, they've bent reality to their will, brought the dead back to life, reversed time, changed the world. Somehow, for them, it was okay. It was allowed. But for me, when I tried to change things, when I tried to take back what was mine, it failed time and time again. When I found out the reason, I knew what had to be done. I had to find out just who was making the rules, who was calling the shots, who got to decide what was fated and what was flexible. And soon, I will be the one who makes those decisions. I will have everything that was taken from me and more.
So you want to be the one to hold fate, not just your fate, but all fate in your hands?
Yes. Hold it in my hands just long enough to tear it to shreds. And then, anyone will be able to do anything. When she says that, there is a certain amount of like shiver that kind of goes down your spine a little bit. This is a fear effect. If you could give me a will save. The DC is a 40.
Will say, okay. Oh, okay. So then this would be an extra +1 because it says the fear trait then. +3, so that should override it. Okay. Because Walter has an item that gives a bonus to that. You said 40?
40, yep.
Now we reroll.
Oh, I thought you were gonna roll your D3 since the session's almost over.
Oh shit! I forgot I had that.
All right.
Yeah, fuck it. Actually, I'll do that real quick. See if that.
Okay. Okay.
Nope. Didn't. All right. Reroll for your point.
All right.
Goes to 40.
Okay. So you are not afraid, but you briefly see as you hear her words about anyone will be able to do anything. Chaos, disarray, like the sun consuming the moon, beings of indiscernible shape and size and mass sort of just twisting in and out of themselves, trees growing upside down, cats and dogs living together, like crazy shit. And you understand that what she seeks goes well and truly beyond freedom. It is an invitation to madness and chaos.
He kind of looks at her and kind of lets that sit for a little bit. I don't totally disagree. I don't think fate should be so structured. But you're kind of adding a huge dose of destruction and chaos to the whole mix. I don't think that's really appropriate.
No more than is always present.
Sure about that?
I guess we'll find out.
Yes.
Keep up the good work. I'll be seeing you very soon.
Will do. Thanks for the apple.
And as you say that, and just for 1 second glance at the apple, you know that she will be gone when you look back at the space where she was.
In that moment, I would have tagged her as my hunt prey, but that's a plainer thing that she's gone, so it wouldn't help anymore. Okay.
All right. Do you relay this encounter to the others? Or is it a secret?
Yeah. Eventually, he would relay it to everyone else,
Okay.
but probably not for like a couple of days because he wants to sit on it a little bit and think. But yeah, he'll continue visiting the carnival for the other ones.
So do you think she's like your sister from another dimension? Or your dead wife?
Who? This lady?
Raven. You went as Vulture for a while.
First off, I still don't understand what this whole dead wife business is.
Listen, some Walters and some timelines have dead wives. This is undoubted.
I'm pretty sure some Walters, yes, did marry someone at some point. I don't know if they would be this powerful sorceress that's trying to bend fate and reality to their whim. If it is, then I have totally misunderstood the women that I've been in relationships with. And that goes for the other Walters too.
Now, Stack, if Walter dropped the name Lyra and the description of Lyra's physical form, that would definitely resonate with you.
Yeah, no, it was like, did he? Does he?
Black hat, blue eyes, yellow, blue irises, yellow sclera.
Wait, that was her. That was Lyra. What was she doing?
She was just visiting the carnival, like any other.
Just visiting. She just come here. She didn't see me.
Well, if anything, it sounded like she wanted to congratulate us on our current successes and hope for more. But that's also a veiled threat as for She's coming to take whatever we get at some point.
Like the hell she is. She's already. I wouldn't say ruined my life. And she's responsible.
She's taken
Ruined
enough
it.
from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Sack has storm clouds over his head. Did she? Where'd she go? Is she still here? Is she
Nope, she disappeared.
disappear? How?
I have no idea. Somehow she showed up in the, I guess, spectral mass that is the crowd inside the carnival.
Jack, you know about this? Jack?
Oh, do you bring this information to Jack?
Oh, I thought he was just here. Oh,
You can do with it what you will. I'm gonna still be going to the carnival for the rest of the week.
Dude's trying to run a complex simulated reality. He can't just be hanging out with you guys all the time anymore. He's got a job now and stuff.
but yeah, no, he'll take it to Jack and be like,
Oh, okay.
He'll be all angry, be like, you letting your security's a little lax around here.
Well, yeah, it's definitely really, yeah, agreed. What happened now?
You got Lyra showing up here. I guess
Lyra?
Raven, I guess is what she's calling herself now. Like,
Well, I mean, Lyra is Raven. Raven is Lyra, but wait. She was here?
yeah, the carnival. She was all yapping it up with Walter.
Hmm.
You didn't know she was here?
I did not know she was here. I don't know how she would. Oh. Maybe. If. Because the marriage card was here, and then it got corrupted here. If she has the corrupted marriage card, she could have used that to connect to the court. Okay. That's fine. We just got to go to all the places where the corrupted cards were, and then we got to, like, I don't know, up security? Oh, jeez. What else did she say?
I don't know. I got all upset with Walter and I just stormed off.
Why would she talk to Walter? No offense to Walter, but, like, I mean, of all of the faded that she could have talked to, it makes sense she wouldn't talk to Jericho.
Why would she talk to me?
I think she does. I mean, I don't know why she wouldn't talk to you.
I mean, I don't know what I'd do. I'm all mad and
Wait,
upset.
hold on. We gotta go talk to Walter. So, Walter, he tracks you down.
Is this all the same day or a different day? Because Walter does go to the carnival for multiple days.
Okay, so he track at some point during the downtime, he track you down. He says, "Hey. Stack says that you rented to Lyra, who's also Raven, who's also his sister, but not his sister, who's also, our nemesis, the bad guy."
Yep.
Who was trying to fuck over all of fate, and she scattered the deck, and
yep, she gave me a candy apple. We sat, we ate, we talked.
Well, you were thinking about the stack portal.
I was. The prison of guilt.
And the carnival's purpose is to show you potential foes.
I've been coming to the carnival pretty much every time we've had to go out for missions. So
right.
I'm quite aware that it's usually something that we'll encounter along the way.
Yes.
Though this sounded more... Because usually when we go into those realms, it's dealing with something that may have happened in the past and we're kind of influencing it. This sounded more like a Raven or Lyra from our current situation. Like, she knows.
Okay. I don't think she was really here. I think that she hijacked your vision.
possible. That is possible.
Because your vision would have focused on her, because she's definitely. He looks around to make sure nobody can hear. She's definitely plays a major role in the stack portal.
I mean, I kind of figured she'd be the major linchpin for that.
Well, really, I mean, Stack's the major linchpin for the stack portal.
Right, but like the thing that influences
Oh,
Stack
yeah.
is her.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Walter. I'm a little nervous. As we're moving into the end here. I knew it was gonna go down like this. That whichever side had, once all the cards are collected, we just gotta go kick the shit out of each other, and then winner takes all. And the more cards you have, obviously, the better chance you have of winning.
I always figured that was going to be the case. It'd be a showdown at the end. That's why we've
These
been
last few
knocking
cards.
off these reconcilers and redeemers off one by one, so we have to improve our chances.
But but this isn't how it was supposed to go down. These last few cards were supposed to be like all the others. You go, you fix a timeline, you get the card. The cards weren't supposed to become creatures. They weren't. We certainly weren't supposed to have to endanger your destinies, your fates to find them. Why?
So you're telling me that this whole adventure to save the multiverses and to fix fate was going to be risk-free? Did you honestly think it was going to be risk-free?
This is a bigger risk because some of you have proven to be a bit impulsive when it comes to, opportunities to change your fate. And I just feel like maybe we could just sit this rotation out. I mean, we're going to have to fight them anyways. Why not just let the opposition get these cards? And then you guys don't have to go and be tempted by changing the most pivotal moments in your lives.
Because you just said it yourself. In order to stand the best chance against what they have, we're going to need more of these cards.
Ugh.
So either you got to believe that we can resist that temptation, or, well, we better start thinking of some backup plans in case that doesn't fall through.
Well, let me get this straight. You're really not. You had all these assumptions as to how this is all going to work out, didn't you?
Well, I mean, I could see how it was supposed to go.
You do realize that
I even wrote it all down and, gave it to the locksmith to hide in a safe somewhere in case I forgot.
Alice sweats nervously, overwhelmed by the possibilities.
So more and more, it's showing that fate's far more malleable than you ever considered.
Well, it's more malleable because it's broken. When it's working, everything should go the way it's written.
Which, if I'm
Nothing ever goes the way it's written.
You would be surprised.
If I'm being real, I kind of feel like that's bullshit. Someone should be able to make the fate that they want to actually have, not some predetermined line that they have to march down.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I was supposed to reunite the deck, and now parts of the deck, they don't want to be part of the deck anymore, and I feel like I feel bad. I feel like a jailer, like a warden, like I'm forcing them to do something that they don't want to do.
It's because you've grown beyond your concept too.
But it wasn't supposed to be like this.
Why not? Did you ever ask yourself that?
Because there is order and there is the void. The only reason that the multiverse exists in the way that we experience it is because of fate, because order, structure, law.
But even when we've met the manifested, they still represent those same things. Whether they're fully formed into their own identities or just the card, they still are them. We've seen that with the market and others. I mean, heck, the wolf, he was exactly what his card was. He was still the epitome of it.
And look what he did. He was crazy. He was trying to drag everything into darkness and despair and disorder. Yeah, sure, that was his purpose. That was his story. But he took the opportunity to be something more than he was, and he just became more of what he was, to the detriment of all.
And yet, maybe had the paladin been realized earlier, he would have evolved to be the counter to that. But instead, he was stuck as a card and couldn't change and couldn't evolve.
He seems deeply troubled.
Concepts change over time. To become stagnant is to get left behind. Us short-lived folk have figured that out a long time ago. The core concept, that stays the same. But the details, they change.
Well, in the end, it's not even my decision to make. I can't assemble the deck because I'm a part of it. I just hope that it's you. It's you guys that do it. And I have to trust that whatever you decide will ultimately be the right decision. I haven't told the cards that. They all think that I'm calling the shots, but I don't want them to bother you, harass you, beg you for their lives, their freedoms. You don't need that kind of pressure on top of everything else that you're doing.
Would you rather just be the card, be the concept, now that you've been your own person?
What I want doesn't matter, because once I am back in the deck, I won't have wants anymore. I will have purpose. I will have great and glorious purpose and nothing else. There will be no feelings. There will be no confusion. There will be no big decisions to make. No one will ask Jack for things. No one will accuse Jack of keeping secrets or making the wrong decision. Jack will not exist. It will be the vision. And all I will be responsible for is visions.
Think of all the fun you've had so far. Think of all the good times that you've had so far. You won't get to have those anymore. I mean, I've had fun with you, Jack. I mean, all things considered.
I won't remember having them, so there will be nothing to regret.
Right. But you don't want to die, do you? I mean,
I am not real. I am not real.
Yeah,
he says.
He Stack slaps him. Let's say.
Oh shit!
You're real to us.
You slap him, and his eyes go wide.
That felt real, didn't it?
What
I
think what he's trying to say is that it ain't gonna be up to him once this deck is assembled. He'll just go back to being a cog in the machine. it's whoever assembles the deck. They'll have the chance
No.
to do what
That's it.
with the cards if they want to have their freedom, if they want to break it all over again, or fucking make sure everything stays in order. It's whoever assembles
Now, when
it.
a card becomes a card again, are we sure they don't retain those memories?
We have no idea.
Have you ever talked to one? Somebody who's been a card and maybe changed back?
Jack says, this has never happened before. At least not that I know of. I mean, time is a pizza, so maybe it's happened a bunch of times and I don't remember. If that's the case, then I guess we don't remember.
I'm going to shoot a glance over to the hidden truth.
The hidden truth is quiet. He does not know. And Jack says, I don't want to waste time hoping for things that might never happen.
But isn't that who you are? The vision of what could be?
Oof. When you say that, he looks like he got punched right in the stomach. He kind of stares off to the far distance, and he says, "It's dangerous to look at too many possibilities. I'm trying to stay focused on what needs to be done."
That much.
I
The fact that you're seeing multiple possibilities says mountains.
Yeah, it says things are broken. That's what it says. I should be able to look and see what is coming.
There are certain things you can see. The cards will be gathered. As to who, how, why. Well, we know why, but the how and beyond. Those are all possibilities. It's all fate. But fate has many paths that all lead back together. That's how I was always taught.
Hmm.
The little things you get to decide, but the larger things are predetermined. Grandiose scales sort of thing.
Well, in either case, the one
But
possibility
that's my thought.
One possibility we don't want is for Raven to get the cards. So that's definitely what we need to focus on. Because from what it sounds like from her, if she becomes the one that controls fate, then there's going to be a whole lot of fuckery and chaos and just bad stuff all around happening.
Sounds like she wants to destroy the concepts.
Mm-hmm.
That I can't abide.
Well, you got 7 more cards to go. The 6 bound to you, and the 1 extremely broken one. The rest are claimed. That's a shame about the spaceship adventures. You guys really fucked those up. So. Okay.
Is that what the peacock is?
Oh no! There were these like you got. Did the board not get updated? Oh man, yeah, you guys TPK'd on like spaceship missions. I don't know.
Just like the
one
train.
of them you kind of. Well, one of them you kind of had to self-destruct yourselves, but the other one it was just a mess from the get-go. It's fine. It's fine. Overall, you guys are doing great.
Oh, cool.
Right.
Train 2, Electric Boogaloo. Alright, well, I'm going to the carnival. I'll catch you guys later.
Jack watches you guys as you all go your separate ways to continue your downtime. As he's waiting, Grom comes up to him. showing him some schematics for like runes and rune layouts and portal glyphs and stuff like that. And I guess that is where we'll end for the week.
One of my days.
You got.
I want to do something for the Prince of Wolves.
Okay, what do you got? What do you got?
I'm gonna check.
Okay.
For that week. Burn a hero point.
I would too. Would like to use one of my.
Oh, I see. You're trying to burn your hero points before the end of the session. I got you.
All right.
Okay.
I'd like to wait until next week to do Principles for the same reason.
All right. Then on that note, let's see. Principles. What happens on a failure? I'll put this note here. Huh? Oh, you failed before and nothing happened?
As far as I know.
Oh yeah, the shadow leaves you just as you give up hope finding it, and it returns to you, but something's wrong with it and now with you. But times 2. Okay. Alright. Good to know. Whew. Okay. Shit getting pretty heavy. Pretty heavy here. 7 cards left on the board. You guys have got it. No doubt. Before next session, let's try to have our remaining downtime locked in, and then we'll jump into one of these portals / cards, figure out what you're doing next.
I'm spending the rest of mine at the carnival, so I'll just roll those checks. Want to keep
Okay,
those down.
Gotcha. All right. Oh man, May continues. It's very exciting. And then we've got nothing major going on until November, as far as I know, which is nice. And then yeah, anybody got any announcements before we adjourn?
Nope.
Okay. In that case, I hope everybody has a great week, and we will continue this next time.
You too, sir.
Night.
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 Thanks for running.